Christina Bell and I'm on a budget, and I'm so excited to share with you something that I learned how to make. I made a mistake of falling in love with a pendant lamp. It's like a designer pendant lamp, and if you search it online under shopping, I think you can find it under string pendant lamp or a yarn pendant lamp, and they're so expensive. So I decided I was going to look into making one on my own. And this is how you do it. All right, what you do is you take yarn. I was going to do white, but I decided on black because I think it has more of a contemporary feel to it, and I like that. So you take your yarn and you put it in a bowl. Then you take something called fabric stiffener, and you just make sure you soak that yarn with the fabric stiffener. You might need 1.5 bottles for a big thing of yarn like this. So, of course, you have to open it first, and I didn't. Okay, we'll edit that out. All right, you pour it all over the yarn in the bowl, and you want to soak it completely. Knead it into the yarn. Make sure it's totally saturated. It's very messy, so make sure you cover your table. And I think I just got some on it. I always make a mess. It's in my hair. That's how messy it is. Once it's soaking, and I don't think that's enough, like I said, I think it's going to take 1.5 bottles. Best thing about this, it doesn't smell too bad. All right, my yarn is soaked. Now something that you need to make this pendant lamp is a ball. Now where I live, around this time of the year, it's almost impossible to find a ball. All you need is a blow-up beach ball, the kind of balls that you buy in a toy store, you know, for your kids. And it depends on the size you want. That's what you need. So what I did, and I actually think this is going to work out very well. All right, let me try that again. Okay, what I did is, okay, I'm sorry, I'm freezing here. All right. What I chose to use is one of those exercise balls, a smaller version. This is this is the size that I was looking for. Of course, you look for your size. The reason why I like this is it has a foot pump. And there's a little hole here. And you blow it up with the foot pump, and then when you want to deflate it, you just pull that out and deflate it with the pump. That was ridiculous. Okay. Now what you want to do to start is you want to take this yarn, the first one, very carefully unroll it. You don't want it to get tangled. And you tightly wrap it around once. Because what you're going to want to do is tie it at the top here. But you're going to want to leave a little extra so that you can hang it and dry it that way. Just make a little knot. Oh, there goes Bella. She wants to come in, but she's going to get covered in this stuff. All right. Here we go. Now, what you do is you just randomly spin it all the way around the ball. Random patterns. And continue doing that until your yarn is gone. It's hard to work with this ball. Oops. Okay, I'm done wrapping the ball in the yarn, and what you do at the end is you just stick it through and you tie a little knot anywhere, just like you did before when you started it. All right, I covered it completely, every square inch of it, and I'm just going to let it dry, and I already like it. Doesn't that look so cool? Wait until you have a light inside of it and it's shining out. All right, let's wait for it to dry. All right, the yarn is dry. Look at that, isn't that great? You know it's dry because when you knock on it, you can feel it and you can hear it. Now what we have to do is get the ball out. So what you do is you take like the eraser of a pencil or even your finger, and through the big holes, any big places that you see, just push down and you can hear the ball separating from the yarn. It's a good sign. And you do this all the way around the ball, anywhere you see a big hole. Now if you're going to be using one of the light fixtures that you buy from the hardware store, all you need to do to run the wire up through it is find a big spot where there's no yarn. And that's where you're going to be running your wire up to the ceiling when you're hanging it. And then you're going to obviously need to be able to get the light fixture into the ball. So not only that, you're going to need to make a hole to get the ball out. But what you should do is find a plate or something round that's about the same diameter as the hole that the light bulb's going to be fitting into. And about, I would say about this far away, you're going to be marking your ball to cut after the air is let out of the ball. And that's also where you will be putting your wire in and pulling up through that one hole. And then from then on, that's how you're going to be changing your light bulb. Now, since I'm going to be putting this over an existing light fixture, I'm just going to be making one hole. So I'm going to mark it out on this black yarn with some chalk. And it doesn't have to be exact, but just a rough idea. I'm so excited. I hope this comes out. I'm sure it will. I hope you like it. I know I'm going to love it. All right, now I see it. Okay, now obviously we have to get the ball out. Now remember I told you I have this little thing here that I'm just going to pull out. And once I do this, you'll see that your fabric stiffener worked. You hear it pulling away from the ball. And then you can help it a bit, pushing down on it. Now look at that. See how it kept its shape? It's gorgeous. All right, let me just wait for this ball to deflate, and then I'll show you how to get it out. All right, I deflated the ball, and I just folded the ball up into a little tiny pile here. And I'm going to go through my hole, which is much bigger than the hole you're going to need to put your little light bulb in. But like I said, I'm putting it over my own fixture. So now you should be able to just pull the ball out through that hole. I can just do this. Great. Very gently. So you're not going to be pulling it apart. Got it. All right. Now you can see you have what looks like the designer pendant lamp that I saw for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I made this for less than $20. I'm very excited. Remember I told you I was going to put this over an existing lamp. Now I have this commercial, or not commercial grade, home builder's grade, just a plain lamp here, and it's always bothered me. And I always wanted this to hang over my stairs. So I cut a hole, I took a plate to make sure it was the right size, and I am going to be placing this right over this fixture. And I think it's going to be gorgeous. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm so excited. I did it. I got my designer pendant lamp for less than $20, and I love the way it looks. Come on up and see.